the patience, the wish, the creation, and the faith within. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance. Success, adventure, abundance, luxury, peace. Hi Libra, and welcome back to Pure Guidance. Let's go ahead and get started. Don't mind the noise in the background. My window's open. It's kind of hot, and if I close it, So, all right, hopefully you'll stop. All right, so I have already tuned into your energy and pre-shuffled this deck right here, as long as the other two I'll be using towards the end of the video, so stay tuned. For now, let's just begin. So this reading is for the month of June 2020, and it looks like your cards are all ready to come out. Wow, Two of Cups. What a beautiful card as your first card out. It's, you know, highlighting the coming together. This could be in relationships. Specifically for those of you who are coupled, I feel like you're going to see some really good, beautiful, romantic times up ahead for you in the month of June. Plus, you know, June is a month for Geminis, right? You know, it's the Gemini season, so your sister sign. And so what this means for you also is a beautiful chance for you to communicate. You know, there's increased or enhanced communication between you and another. Doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, but can be. Could also just be a friendship. But definitely finding yourself very much aligned with the other person, in harmony, finding peace, not just in one conversation, but all the conversations that you're having with even other people as well. Everything just seems, or will seem, very much aligned, very much in tune, and ready. It's like ready for the next phase of life, whatever that may be. It's thrilling, it's positive, it's optimistic. This card is making me feel very just, there's beauty and power. You know, when two become one, there is all the more power that you have together. And that's what this is about. It's about being in unity. You know, if it's about committing, if it's about engagement, marriage, sure, it can be all those things for you. Could just be another creative venture with another person or with your higher self. Either way, this is a beautiful sign. It's very nurturing, it's very supportive, and the energy that's going to be present throughout the month, I feel, is very much empowering here for you, Libra. Wow, I love it. I love that that's the first card out here for you. Let's go ahead and continue with your reading. Love it. When two become one. Huh. Can mean a lot of things for you, too. For those of you who are new to the channel, by the way, welcome. How this works is I kind of just let the cards fall into place, and then we talk about the different messages that are coming across. And so here we have Five of Pentacles followed by the Page of Pentacles. All right, we're switching up the theme a little bit. So whole central focus on the power of, you know, two coming together, right? Huge focus on that. Along with that, there is a hint of your work, career, goals, education. So they're going to go hand in hand. It looks like there may have been some fear around that area. I'm just going to move it up a little bit. A fear in the area of your financial situation. Maybe things weren't working out as you may have imagined in the past. And so it looks as though there is some sort of an understanding that's about to take place here for you. In terms of career, there is an opening that we're seeing. The opening is seen with the Page of Pentacles and the Death card, which is that it's the energy here is that of invitation. Perhaps you might find yourself receiving an invitation, like an offer of some sort. Could be particularly to do with work, where there's an opportunity for you to grow, just like this Death card here. The past can now be behind you, whatever the fears and the worries were of the past. Difficulty with your finance, you know, if your finances were not looking good, or at least they weren't what you wanted, it looks like they are improving. So that is what we're seeing. And like I said, it's the opportunity to really grow. But this growth is not just happening in your financial sector, but also happening at a personal level. It's an opportunity for you to grow your skill sets, for you to expand. So this might be in an area that is perhaps not something you may have thought of before. It can come out of the blue in the sense that it's very different than what you normally do, but it will be a chance for you to kind of explore, right? It's an opportunity that is waiting to be explored by you. And if you say yes, it will add to your current skill sets. It'll grow your resume. It'll make you look a lot better, a lot stronger. It'll add to what you already are good at. And it will also at the same time enhance the things that you're good at, making you even better at those things. Can be in relationship with a Scorpio, a fellow Scorpio, if you have one in your life. The Death card does represent the zodiac sign of Scorpio. The Four of Cups here is simply complementing what we're talking about. So it is something that's out there. It might already be some, an offer that's already taken place for you. Could be in the area of relationship, sure. But this is something that's happened, or it might be an existing offer, or it might have been, for example, posted a while ago and maybe you just haven't come across that offer, but it's there. So it might require you to explore different areas, instead of turning left today, you decide to go right and just try a different path, and that's when you come across this offer. That's a very, a possible scenario there for you. So June might be a month where you might want to go exploring a little via conversation, via something, whatever it might be. Talk about Gemini season. But you want to open those doors. If you open those doors, you're also opening opportunities for yourself, right? It's a chance to end the difficulties and the hardships. And clearly there's been a lot that's been on your mind, which you can now say goodbye to, right? Major decision making that's perhaps going to take place middle of June, or end of June, I feel. Yeah, definitely encourage conversation. Encourage you to talk, for those of you who are coupled, or this could be a really close friend, to talk to your partner. See where they're at, see where they want to go. What's up next? Whatever it might be. I'm sorry, do you hear that in the back? Okay, it's just a kid being a kid. I'm sorry if that's coming across in the reading. One of our neighbors. Anyways, but yeah, you don't have to scream or yell to be heard. This is a very easygoing conversation, I feel. Like I said, it's going to be with harmony, as opposed to the kid being noisy in the back. It's not going to be like that, okay? It's very sweet, straightforward, and it'll bring an end to some of the hardships that you may have, like I said, what the relationship may have gone through. Quick points before we move forward. I'd like to point out to you that we do have some powerful astrological movement. We have a full moon lunar eclipse happening June 5th in Sagittarius. These are important for you because the sun is in Gemini, so you are going to feel the impact of the full moon as well. And the Lover's card, by the way, is also a card for the zodiac sign of Gemini. So if you're dealing with a Gemini, they want to be heard, by the way. They really want to be heard. They want to have the conversation. And if that's you and you know who this is, then they are definitely doing their best to be heard. And they will be heard. It's their season. They're going to have it their way. But so will you, right? Things are happening in harmony, and that is your central theme for the month of June. And within that conversation may lie other opportunities for you to grow from, to expand on, right? So that's one thing I really wanted to point out. And the other thing, quickly, there might be an aspect of a past situation that may be brought up mid-June. June 17th to 18th is the Mercury retrograde in Cancer, and that brings up a lot of emotions, and we're seeing a little bit of, I feel like the wrestling in your mind, the thoughts may be on your end. The emotional aspect of things is on the other person's end, if this is something to do with someone else. It could be a few other people, actually. Just doesn't have to be one person. That's what we're seeing here. Yeah, I feel like let's get some more messages out. I want to clarify the Two of Cups a little bit more, so let's focus on that, and then we can do under the deck cards. Nice. Ace of Pentacles. I know some of you might be thinking, oh, it was kind of in reverse. No, I don't call that a reverse. Cards that fall into reverse are very, very prominent, and you can feel the energy, but I feel an upliftment, like a joyful energy around this. Ace of Pentacles is indicating here the coming together of something, coming together of your dreams. Could be a vision that you may have had for a very, very long time. The structure was in place, but it wasn't materialized yet. So I do think this is your dreams coming to life, almost. Manifestation happening, and that will take precedence, and then come more opportunities here for you. Could happen in reverse order for some of you, sure. It's a general reading, and if you need more clarity, want more clarity as to what it is you're exactly attracting, you can always get a personal reading with me through my website at IamPureGuidance.com. But for now, just know that Ace of Pentacles is literally you're being handed something. You're being handed something that's coming into life for you, and you've attracted it. This is, you know, a mirror effect, you can say. It's like, you know, whatever thoughts you are broadcasting and you're feeling, all of that is coming right back in. Good or bad doesn't matter. That's not what the universe is listening to. The universe is just paying attention to the vibe of things, right? It's the feeling. What are you doing? How are you feeling? That kind of a message going out. It's not about every spoken word. It's about the feeling with every spoken word. And so that is what you're attracting, Libra. This will be major. You're going to find yourself feeling as though you are a magnet in the month of June. There's a lot of attraction. There's a lot of central focus on you. Could even be your partnership or a relationship. Can very much be the perfect job that you've been waiting for. Could be all of the above. You know, this is, oh wow. There's high energy in your reading. There is the resolvement of something very crucial, but at the same time, there's a lot of incoming movement in your reading, and I love that for you. It's amazing. 5 of Wands underneath the deck. Let's talk a little bit about what's under the deck here for you, okay? So what you have here is the 5 of Wands, the Sun card, the 6 of Cups. So something that may be holding you back, maybe a disappointment of the past, related to a stressful event that caused perhaps a disbelief in something. That may be a blockage for you to focus on and clear when the full moon comes about. Full moons are a great time to allow for release, to allow for letting go of any past hurt or pain. And it looks like it's a past memory. Could be that of childhood for some of you. Could be related to a sibling, in fact. For some of you, those who are older tuning in, could be something to do with your children, grandchildren, sure. But as a result, it has, you know, the best way to get over this blockage that may be restricting you from having all that is that really wants to come to you. It wants to be delivered. You've placed the order, you've asked for it, it's time for you to receive. The only thing between you and the having of that is the blockage. And the blockage is of perhaps a past memory, which I feel like you need to accept it. And how do you accept it? It's part of reflection and a part of a spiritual journey that you may experience that you're going through. For some of you, you're in your final stages, and that's why you're having that manifestation happen for you. For others, you're in the preliminary stages. But the good news still remains, which is that things are coming together for you. For those who are trying to attract a relationship, marriage, definitely in the books for you. For those who just want, you know, happiness, love, joy for you and your family, your friends, things to just, you know, look beautiful all day, every day. Yes, you're attracting that too, but don't forget life is a roller coaster, that you are going to have your highs and your lows. Why? Because your lows tell you what a high feels like, right? You need to sometimes go off the road to know what the road feels like, or being on the path feels like. It's like what, for those of you, if you've ever heard of Esther Hicks, I really do appreciate her and her teachings. She talks about how, you know, when you're on the road, like, and when you're about to kind of, your car's kind of going off the road, and then there's those bumps in the road that tell you that, hey, you're kind of off the road. Well, that's kind of how the lows of life will feel. They're there to remind you that let's get back on the track. And those are the kind of bumps you might have to kind of experience, which might be connected to a past memory or an experience that may have happened that might be holding you back from this manifestation, right? But there are ways to clear that up, and that's what we're seeing here, some spiritual growth, which will, once that happens, you will go through it, you will reach the end. Once that happens, you are about to have what it is you wanted. So overall, beautiful, powerful reading, Libra. Many ways to go around things. If you need help or assistance, email me at pureguidancetarot@gmail.com and I can recommend the best way to move forward. And of course, everything is really transparent on my website along with prices. So go ahead, check it out. If it's something that suits you, you're interested, let me know. We can take it from there. All right, I would like to complement your reading now with a card from the universe. I really do hope this has brought some clarity and hopefully some positivity. You know, I tried to pick a bright, cheery backdrop, you know, to hopefully invite some positive energy into the reading for the month of June for everyone. Yeah, Sacred Pool. You see how this really connects right back, right? Sacred Pool. It's allowing yourself, you know, giving yourself the chance to reflect. The Sacred Pool is the creation of your special place where you're happy and not sad, right? Where you have what it is you want. It's not about the lack of anything, it's about the having. And then allowing yourself to attract. And I feel like if I read the description out for you all, you will very much benefit from this. So give me a moment. Okay, so I'll hold a card up so you can, you know, pay attention to the illustration, see what kind of messages are coming to you as I read this out as well. Notice the number 47. The world is a reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Embody the love you wish to see in the world. When you look into the mirror, do you like what you see? The Sacred Pool card asks you that you focus on self-love and self-esteem. We are all works in progress, so a detached self-examination made with rigorous honesty is called for now. Reflect by the Sacred Pool and be at peace with yourself. And with that, also pay attention to what you are hearing, what other people are saying about a specific situation or about you. Just, you know, just listening. Listening is a really important skill. And we forget. Sometimes we ask certain questions, we get the answer, but we're still not listening to the answer. We ask another question. You know, we're not asking the question to listen, we're asking the question to be heard. And that's a mistake. It happens, and it's very easy to fall into that trap, right? So might want to avoid that a little bit. But yeah, so reflect by the Sacred Pool and be at peace with yourself. Can you see how far you've come and how magical your life is? Do you notice the spark of the divine shining through your eyes? When you're conscious that you are the embodiment of spirit, it becomes easier to respect yourself and act in good conscience. Then you'll reap the greatest rewards. Your unique service to the world is not only needed, but celebrated. See the love within you and know that if you cast it upon the waters, it will return to you tenfold. Be at peace, for you are beautiful and loved. Act with surety and confidence, and success shall be yours, whatever your inquiry. One thing I'd like to mention as I was reading that, I just really feel like saying thank you to, you know, all our essential workers. You are so important, and just the work that you're doing is, you know, it's appreciated by every one of us. For those of you who are not working right now, or have not been able to return back to work, or for whatever reason, you know, maybe, you know, could be a housewife, maybe you're a housewife and you don't, but there is still something that you can do. And what is that? put out some positive thoughts, put out some positive vibrations into the world, into this one conscious mind that connects us all, and bring some more positivity and optimism into, a place that sometimes, lacks it. The more we do that, the more we focus on the good, the more we attract, just like the reading is suggesting. All right, top this off with some affirmations. Affirmations are beautiful. They raise the vibration, make you feel good. And so let's use the Magical Times Empowerment cards to see what suits you best for the month of June. And you can use them as you like. You can start or end your day with it. You can use it when you feel like you need it the most. Really just up to you. Journey, nice. Focus on how far you have come, not how far you have to go. You will find help in unexpected places. I was very tempted to read that as you will help in unexpected places because we were kind of just talking about that. But of course, yeah, you will also find help in unexpected places as well, right? And this takes us back to the initial message where there is something there for you. Like I said, there might be an offer that's already out there, and maybe you just have to tune in, right? Could just be that. Okay, let's read out the affirmations that go with this card. Journey. I am a beautiful, courageous traveler on a journey toward ultimate happiness. Today, I am grateful for how far I have come and how much I've been given. I'm grateful for the companions I find along the trail. I will remember that I have been placed on this earth to discover what I really want to do and to be true to myself. I will find my own way and I will live my dream. And there we have it. Thank you so much for tuning in, Libra. I wish you a beautiful month. Until next time, take care.